We begin here in Turkey, where a rescue operation is now underway for workers trapped in a collapsed copper mine. At least 3 workers have been killed. Rescue teams are working to save 13 others who are still trapped under the debris. These are live pictures from the scene where a crew is on site there examining the damage. The collapse followed a landslide which is thought to have happened due to heavy rain. Well, the mine is situated in southeastern Turkey in the province of Siirt. The collapse happened in Şirvan district. Let's speak to our correspondent Alican Ayanlar with more on this. Alican, give us a bit more detail on exactly what has happened and what is the latest on the rescue operation.
Well, you can see from these live pictures that the rescue operation has been going on since late Thursday, and it's likely to continue for at least several more days. There are 3 bodies that have been recovered from the collapsed mine. We're looking at these live pictures, but there are concerns that the death toll will rise as rescue teams try to reach some of the trapped miners, which is believed to be around 17. Now, there are 2 types of mining in general. There's the open pit mining and there's underground mining. And most of mining-related accidents happen in these underground mines. You have lots of potential risks like gas explosions, pit collapses, as well as carbon monoxide poisonings. These are the main causes of the fatalities. But with this incident right now, we don't know the exact cause of this collapse at this copper mine. But it's also important to point out that there was a similar accident in the same area back on July the 25th. There was a landslide which buried about 8 excavation vehicles, but there were no fatalities related in that incident back in July.
Alican, this is going to put the pressure on Turkey because Turkey doesn't necessarily have the best safety record, does it, when it comes to mining? Indeed,
when you look at the numbers, actually Turkey has one of the world's worst track records when it comes to mine safety. The 2 actually accidents come to mind. The first being back in the early 1990s, 92 to be exact, in the Black Sea region, Zonguldak. There was a major mining accident in the city of Zonguldak, which is known to be a sort of like a coal excavation city. 263 people died in that incident. And then you have the country's worst mining accident, which just happened just a couple of years ago, back in May of 2014. An explosion at a coal mine in Soma, that's actually in western Turkey. It was caused by an underground fire, which burned for 2 straight days. 301 people in total were killed in that accident. Now, more than 10% of all workplace accidents happens in mines, and most of these occur in coal mines, as I just stated in the previous 2 examples. On average, there are about 7 miners that die in Turkey every year because of workplace-related incidents for every million tons of coal that's excavated. That's according to a report by the Economic Research Foundation of Turkey. When you compare this to China, which is another country which has a sort of bleak record when it comes to mine safety, that number is just over 1 miner killed per 1 million tons of coal excavated. But there are claims in the industry that things have gotten worse in recent years, since 2004. That's when the mines were privatized. And then you have labor unions accusing private companies of sort of failing to invest in the necessary safety regulations in favor of larger profit margins. But it's very clear that the government has taken the Soma incident, the country's largest mining incident, very seriously. They've implemented very strict safety as well as labor laws when it comes to mining.
Okay, Alican, many thanks for talking us through that, and that search and rescue operation still very much ongoing. We will keep you across any developments.